3 miles apart on the Lawrence Corridor in Chicago. It's
semi-regular
regular
Sundays.
on a Wednesday with our special guests, HaHaHaBlood, Murray's Bagels, and Lauren Kreiser. And now, the inventors of Mountain Dew Garita, Flower Shop Bangers.
Woohoo!
Good evening, Dan. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you, Stuart?
Okay, thank you for asking. It's been a productive Wednesday.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, no, I think it's been rather productive for me as well. I don't know. I just kind of had a productive day at work, which is not every day, unfortunately, because, I don't know, we're just kind of in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, I get it. And this thing's now dragged on for over 6 months already.
Yeah, it's a little while.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, we're still here. We're still doing comedy, and no one can take that away from us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Unless there's someone doing comedy and free comedy at that.
I know. What do you know? Well, anyway, I thought I would get started by telling people about the banner you see down below. As you all know, we are in the middle of a pandemic, so we thought we would highlight some campaigns and some businesses that we think are important to support at this time. Some things that might need a little help. First off, there's a GoFundMe organized by the comedian Chris Red, and he is raising money to help the protesters at Black Lives Matter's protests to cover their medical bills if they happen to catch COVID-19. You can find a link to that in the description. Another one, there is the bar that Stuart and I usually host this show at live. It is called Shakers on Clark. Shakers on Clark has a GoFundMe to try and collect tips for their bar staff to help pay them during this time. If you are at home and you are drinking a beer, or drinking maybe a Long Island iced tea that you happen to make at home, whatever quarantine cocktail that you've done, and you think, well, I would have paid this much for it at a bar, maybe give that money over to Shakers so that they can help pay their bar staff. Third, there is the gym, Bodi Shak. Bodi Shak is a really great gym. I was there yesterday, took one of their classes, and honestly, I don't know. You really get a good workout there. Yeah, it's also a Black-owned gym, and I have a link to their GoFundMe in there, as well as a link to their website if you do want to sign up for fitness classes. Last and certainly not least, there is First Sip Cafe. First Sip Cafe is a cafe in Asia and Argyle, and I have a link in the description to buy gift cards for them. They have pickup, and they have curbside pickup as well as delivery. Back to you, Stuart.
Thank you so much, Dan. So if our show this past Sunday was a little heavy on the stand-up comedy, tonight's show is going to be pretty heavy on improv and solo sketch, mostly just to kind of balance it out. I mean, after all, we are a comedy variety show. We do have some really excellent guests. Though, of course, rounding out the night, of course, are the regionally renowned Flower Shop Bangers.
Woohoo!
Immediately preceding the Bangers was an act that we first had in our, I believe, our second improv reunion night back in July. Based in New York, we have HaHaHaBlood.
Woo!
Immediately preceding HaHaHaBlood, from Iowa, by way of LA, by way of Chicago, we have Lauren Kreiser.
Woo!
But leading us off this evening is a duo that was originally in our All Kansas City show. Goodness, it was almost 4 months ago already. A really excellent duo that is based out of KC. Please welcome back to our show, Murray's Bagels.
I love the jersey, Stu.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. We are Murray's Bagels. I am Linda.
And I am John.
And we are, as you said, Murray's Bagels. We are an improv troupe based in Kansas City. And we do a wide variety of things. Tonight is going to be a little bit of a mixed bag of those things to begin with. So let me just check here real quick and see if anybody was able to answer. I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm going to turn to our future performers to see if anybody can help out. Can we get a suggestion, guys, just of either a location or an activity that you've not been able to go to or do since coronavirus started, other than a bar or restaurant, because we all know that, but just something.
Scuba
activity or
diving.
location. Say it again.
Scuba diving.
Scuba diving. Excellent. All right, thank you.
Welcome.
Cheryl, get in the water, please.
What if I can't breathe?
Cheryl, that is what your regulator is for. Remember, we went over all this with the scuba instructor.
I know, but I freak out just putting it in my mouth before I'm in the water. Imagine what it's going to be like in the water. And I don't like water.
Cheryl, this is our honeymoon, okay? Everything we did for the wedding, we did for you. I asked for one thing. Would you please go scuba diving with me in Aruba for our honeymoon?
I know. And that's, I mean, I'm here. I'm just terrified. Okay?
Cheryl, there is nothing to be terrified of.
What?
There is nothing to be terrified of.
Can't understand you.
Cheryl, there is nothing to be terrified of.
Oh my God, Max.
I think you're just worried about my last wife, because we went scuba diving and then she died. And I mean, the girlfriend before that, the 3 girlfriends before that, we went scuba diving, they died. You're making too much out of it.
Max, look, okay, it's not just the scuba diving I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of you.
Cheryl, I feel like you're just worried because my parents, I went to go visit them and then they both died.
I feel like you know me really well.
That's because I love you.
I know, I appreciate that. And, I know you didn't think I was going to walk down the aisle. And so I really appreciated the additional escorts that arrived to help Dad get me down the aisle.
Yeah, I had my guys look out for you. Yeah.
But I don't think I can do it, Max. And I don't just mean scuba.
You don't love me?
I don't not love you.
You're already so much better than the last wife.
What's up, dude?
Chuck, I grow tired of our friendship.
Okay, I don't really consider it a friendship. I pay you twice a week. We're not friends.
Chuck, my other patients, when they come in here, they're kind. They're gregarious. They don't sit there and say, oh, my mom was mean to me. No, Chuck. You're different. And I don't like different.
Okay.
I didn't become a psychiatrist to deal with different, Chuck.
Really? All right. Look, I only have 4 more sessions and then the judge will sign off and everything and I can just get back to work and I can get back to my kids. So if you would like to think of us as friends, consider us friends and we'll go on from there.
Well, how can I resist with such a tempting offer, Chuck? But no, I think friendship with me requires more than just your permission.
Okay, let me gregariously tell you how much I'm looking forward to our next 4 sessions, Dr. Smith.
That's better, Chuck. I'm liking this side of you. I think I've done wonders for you, Chuck.
You are so good. I have just grown so much in my time with you to no longer be different and to be happy.
I agree. You know what, Chuck? I think I'm not going to sign that paper after 4 sessions. I think we need another 12 sessions together, Chuck.
Whoa. First of all, I can't afford 12 sessions if I can't get back to work, buddy. So that's not going to work.
I thought we were friends, Chuck. You just said so. Are you
Right. But I don't pay any of my other friends.
Are you rescinding your offer of friendship to me, Chuck?
Do you mean resending like I'm going to deliver it to you again, or like taking it back? Because I probably mean one of those.
Taking it back, Chuck. I feel like you can't resend it to me if you never sent it to me in the first place.
Okay. Look, Doc, what do I have to do to just get signed off on, okay?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
You want to go grab some beers?
Chuck, my best friend would know I don't drink beer.
Whoa.
So now we're best friends. All right, so I feel like I'm not doing anything right, and maybe this is the reason I act out and got in trouble in the first place. Is that what you want to hear? I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good parent. I wasn't a good employee. I get it. You're making your point seen.
Chuck, if this is your way of asking if I will be the godfather to your child, I agree.
I don't understand why you always take everything so seriously. It was just a joke.
I just wanted you to go to prom with me. I didn't expect you to shove me in my locker, Sheila.
Well, you asked me with your locker wide open and all those flowers in it. What was I supposed to do?
The flowers were for you, Sheila.
Well, I just thank you, I guess. But, you know, if you're going to sit there with a wide open locker and a scrawny little body, you're going to get pushed into the lockers.
I've got rose thorn stickers all over my legs now.
Well, maybe you should have given a girl roses that didn't have thorns on them. You wanted me to take those from you and grab them, and then I would be like bleeding like stigmata on my hands?
I didn't say you were Jesus. I just said I wanted to go to prom with you.
Yeah, until you make my hands bleed. Maybe you wanted me to bleed at the prom too, like Carrie, huh? Maybe you're the one who is actually bullying me. What do you think of that, Jeffrey?
I never thought of it like that,
Until
Sheila.
you make
Maybe I should go throw myself in the locker.
maybe. Oh my God. Okay, we've only got like 10 minutes.
10 minutes is enough for anything in the world, Melanie.
Okay, all right. Well, we don't need anything. We just gotta like get this whole place ready so that when Mom comes in, she will have no idea what hit her.
I know. She's going to be like, oh my God, Melanie and Tanya just totally cleaned the house. And it's like they didn't even have a party or anything.
I know.
And
I know. She'll
like,
never know.
I know.
She'll never know. Okay.
She's going to be like, Melanie and Tanya didn't even like have sex with my boyfriend at the party.
Okay. Shh, Tanya. Shh. Okay. You get all the trash taken out, and I'll try to go wake up Russell and get him out the back door.
I know. She's going to be like, Russell? Why are you here when I was just out of town?
No.
Get him
No,
out.
we'll get rid of him. We'll get rid of
I
him.
know.
Okay, we're down to like 6 minutes now.
Melanie.
Tanya.
Would you please also get rid of the illegal ferrets from our ferret smuggling operation out of the basement while you're doing that?
Well,
Because no one wants to know that either, obviously.
Tanya, we keep them there all the time. Why do we have to get rid of those now? Just get rid of the evidence of the party.
Okay, fine. If
Okay.
Mom finds out about that, she's going to be mad, and she's probably going to figure out about Russell too.
Okay. Before I wake him up, though,
You want to go back? We have 4 minutes. We could do it twice. I've been thinking about you a lot today, Debbie.
thanks, Carl. I was pretty busy at work, but I did see a couple of your texts. I haven't had time to read them all yet.
That's okay. I can wait.
Oh, you want me to go ahead and read them now?
If it's good time for you.
I mean, I guess I can. Oh, that's sweet. That's weird.
That was the one about the clown, right?
Yeah,
Thought so.
yeah. So maybe sometimes when I'm at work, I really can't check all these texts, and it's a lot when I come home to try to catch up. So this is a good way for us to talk, and maybe we can just catch up not as often every day and not every day.
Okay.
Okay.
Like every half day.
No, well, maybe on Tuesdays we can do that.
Okay. What about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? Which are the other 6 days?
Maybe on Tuesdays we can do half days, so like twice on Tuesdays and then once on Thursday. That'll be easy to remember. TT, the T days we talk, the two with the 2 days.
I'm very good with communicating on those 2 days. What about Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday?
I think maybe we just try the T's for starters. The terrific 2 days, the Tuesday and Thursdays.
Did you get to my 7th message?
Um,
The one where I asked if you wanted to break up.
I
Feeling like you want to break up.
No, I didn't see that one. Well, I mean, I don't really want to be single. I don't want you to think I want to break up. I just maybe want to not talk and get a bunch of texts every day.
I'm pondering that.
You think a lot, Carl.
I do. I'm very introspective, Debbie.
I feel kind of think that you think about yourself a lot, the introspective part, and you don't think about others so much.
I'm sorry. What did you say? I was thinking about what I'm going to do when I'm done here.
Nothing really. It's okay. How about we talk on Thursday?
Sounds good. I'll call you Wednesday, Debbie.
We
All right, Johnson. This is everything. This is for the victory.
I can do it. I can do it.
All right, Johnson. I want you to go out there, get that ball from the other team, dribble it across the court, and slam it in that basket. You slam it there, Johnson.
Okay. All right. It's really hard to dribble a ball this small, but I can do it.
Johnson, you did not sign up for tennis just to say it's really hard, Johnson.
No.
You signed up for tennis to be a champion. Do you think Serena Williams said it's really hard to dribble a ball this small?
No, because I don't think Serena had to dribble a tennis ball. I was good at tennis.
Out. There is no room for quitters in tennis right now, okay? Do you hear me, Johnson?
Okay.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Come back here, Johnson.
Murray's Bagels, everyone. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Really appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much, Murray's Bagels. Now, before we get to our next act, we do have a couple of pieces of business. As regular viewers of our show will attest, we like to check in with our audience on Facebook Live. It's pretty much our way of doing crowd work in these troubled, bizarre times. It's an opportunity for our audience to comment on the show. We can field questions. If you have any life advice, soup recipes, anything that you want to toss at us. Dan, how's the stream looking tonight?
It looks good, honestly. So I thought I'd give some shout outs to some people that I see who commented or liked the page or liked the post. First, I thought I'd throw one shout out to Gregory Menor Trash Matthews. Thank you for your suggestion of Barber. Unfortunately, we didn't see it in time, but next time, we have another improv group coming up after this solo sketch act. So if you have another suggestion, maybe throw it in the comments now, and we can use it later. Next, I thought I would give a shout out to Conrad Burnett. He's also watching, and I started a watch party, and I never know exactly what those things are. And how they're different from just sharing this. But apparently I started a watch party in the New Chicago Comedy Group, and I saw that Ross Childs, Sheila Lynn, Aaron McDavis, Michael Sanow, Beers Bill, and Gia Lou all joined. So if you guys are all watching and can hear me, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this show. We will continue the comedy. Back to you, Stuart.
Oh, thank you so much, Dan. We really do appreciate it. So as when Dan and I moved our show to Shakers on Clark in Lakeview in July 2018, we began a campaign to save Chicago Barprov. Now, again, for those of you who are regular listeners, this is probably going to sound like a broken record. But for those of you who have not tuned in or anything like that, in a nutshell, there used to be free improv shows in bars all across the north side of Chicago, mostly along the Clark and Lawrence corridors. Clark and Belmont corridors, Underground Lounge, AJ Hudson's, other bars. And one by one, these bars started going out of business, or they phased out comedy, or just moved things into a different direction. And it basically came to a point where I think that when we started our show, or at least resumed our show at Shakers over 2 years ago, I think it was us, and there may have been like one other show left. So, and I'm not sure if that other show is even in existence anymore, because they haven't posted anything in Chicago Comedy Community or any of the Facebook groups. So Dan and I kind of put it on ourselves to save Chicago Barprov. And as an incentive for saving Chicago Barprov, we have set up this improv tip jar. At the moment, there's about $11.06 in this tip jar. Now, I am not expecting anyone to walk up to my third-story apartment in Ravenswood Manor and throw money into that jar. And Dan is not expecting anyone to walk up to his third-story apartment in Uptown and throw money at him. So we're asking you, if you are enjoying the show tonight, to throw some money at us on Venmo, either through Dan's Venmo or mine, and we will split all the tips in this lovely tip jar 7 ways. So by my count, we have 11.06 in this tip jar. There is some rollover from past shows, which means that all of our performers tonight are going home with $1.58.
Woo!
We did not tell any of our performers this evening that they were getting paid. So please make sure to support the very concept of barprov, of free comedy, any way, shape, or form that you can. Without further ado, I met our next performer at Second City. I want to say sometime around 2012 or 2013. I believe she's originally from Iowa. Was in Los Angeles for a while, but has now ended up back in Chicago. It is a pleasure to have in our show Lauren Kreiser.
Lauren, you're still muted.
This goddamn piece of shit! God damn it! This is a professional news show on the Facebook Live. Hey y'all, I know y'all know me. I'm Daryl Williams, and I just want to welcome you all to the Data Battle. As usual, we'll be talking about the most important issues facing America today. So number one issue is national security. And today we're going to be going over the biggest threats to our country. Now, the biggest threat to America's national security is women. Women are the biggest threat to national security because only women can be witches. Happened at Salem once. People are talking about it again. It's the women. Now, you may be asking yourself, Daryl, how do we save our country from the daughters of Satan? Easy. Every weekend, we go to the Planned Parenthood with our abortions is murder signs, and we don't let them do the child sacrifices anymore. Now, this weekend, I took my sign out to the Planned Parenthood in Houston, and this worker comes up to me and she says, "Sir, you have to wear a mask. Standing on the sidewalk. It's public property." I looked that woman in the eye and I said, "This is my body, my choice. I don't need the government telling me what to do with me." Now, moving on to threat number 2. This is a hard one because it's the question that no one in America wants to ask. Why are so many foods shaped like dicks? Why? You want to know why? It's the gay agenda. The gays did bananas. They did fish sticks. They did Twinkies. Twinkies. We see what you did there. I go to the grocery store and all I see is dicks.
Hey, Lauren, I think your phone got locked, and so it's so we don't see your video. Huh?
Mr. Williams.
Oh, Mr. Williams, yes.
God damn it! I go to the grocery store and all I see is dicks! Even water bottles have been sexualized now. The gays are tampering with our food supply. They're out of control, and you know what? Now they're coming for your kids with popsicles. This is an instrument of the homosexual agenda. Every time I go to the store, I'm bombarded by culinary delights shaped like cocks. It's against Christian values. It's dick-shaped food. Now, I'm sure you're asking again, Daryl, how do we address this threat? It's very simple. You must go on a heterosexual diet, which means that you only buy square-shaped food and then you cut it into squares as you eat it. Eat square to be straight. Now, never remember to forget that being gay is a choice. And if anyone knows that, it's me. Every morning when I open up my eyes and I see the giant full-size color poster print of Mike Pence that I've taped to the ceiling, I don't touch myself. I turn on Fox News and surprise, there's Mike Pence speaking at the National Prayer Breakfast. I don't come in my pants. And every night when I go to sleep, I do not dream about Mike Pence asphyxiating me with that red tie. I do not think about that every single night. Because I have only eaten square-shaped food cut into square pieces. Square-shaped food. Be straight. Now, it's a dark time in our country, and every day is a struggle. Every day is a tragedy unfolding here every day. We risk our lives every time we go to the grocery store because of the existential threat that you might know as the international food aisle. They get their own aisle at the grocery store. What's next? White genocide? This is how it happens. They're going to do the white genocide at the grocery store. First with the dick-shaped foods, now with the international food aisle. And it's your right as an American to arm yourself at the grocery store. So this is my tip on how to defend yourself when you go to the grocery store. I'm going to show you my favorite weapon of all time. It's Jesus. You can use Jesus to defeat a gay marriage, to force a woman to have a baby, or to ward off a demon. With Jesus, anything is possible. Now, every day when I turn on the news, I see that there's a scientist there, which brings us to our next threat, science. Science is a myth that was invented by Stephen Hawking to sell books. It's ridiculous. Now, I want to share some other findings that I found in my research this week. I was on the Discovery Channel's website reading about the ocean. I like the ocean. It's my favorite climate. And I noticed that sharks only attack white men. This can only mean one thing, that Obama is using aquatic marine life. He is commanding them to ruin our country. We must stop Obama causing shark attacks. I also like to give you an update on the status of the deep state and its threat to our country. Now, the deep state is penetrating America, and what we're seeing now is just the tip. I don't want to see the deep state go all in. Now, I've been challenged a couple of times when I brought Jesus into the grocery store, and people have told me that you can't just use Jesus to do whatever you want. So whenever they do that, I pull out my pocket Constitution and I show them under the First Amendment where it says, "You're wrong." The founding fathers wrote that there themselves. That's not a post-it note I put there. So that's today's episode of Data Battle, and now y'all are informed.
Sarah Williams. Thank you so much, Daryl, or I should say Lauren. All right. All right. Dan, do we have any other updates?
Sure, I thought I would give a couple shout outs to some people that I saw watching. One was Mitch Kessler, our teammate at One Group Mind, and the other is Jonah Cezanne, a performer that we've had in this show before. Thank you
That's
both
right.
for watching, and everyone else who's watching. If you would like a shout out, just like the video or comment, and I'll be sure to do that. Otherwise, just thank you for watching and keep going.
All right. Thank you. And if you have missed any part of the show so far, this show will be saved on the Flower Shop Bakers Facebook page right when this ends, which will probably be sometime around 8:15 Central Time this evening.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought I'd take a second to also promote some of our upcoming shows. We do this every Sunday and Wednesday. I slipped up and said semi-regular Sundays at the beginning of the show out of habit, but we do this every Sunday and Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
This coming Sunday, we're emphasizing variety. Obviously, the last show we did was heavy on the stand-up. This show is heavy on improv and sketch. Our next show will have a mix of both. We're going to have our special guest is going to be mentalist mind reader Mark Tolan. We're very curious to see how he's going to try and do mind reading and mentalism inside a Zoom show. It should be really cool to watch. We're going to have stand-up comedy courtesy of New York-based comic Ryan Gleason. We're going to have some music and stand-up courtesy of Sam Monk. And because we are an improv show at our core, we're going to have improv from a Washington, D.C. team called How Embarrassing. Then we're going to be doing another all-improv show on Wednesday, September 23rd. And I deliberately chose that one to be all-improv because that is going to be our 50th remote show. Tonight is number 48. Next Wednesday will be show number 50. And our special guests will be Rich Sohn and the Laser Comedy Show. So please make sure to check that out. All right, without further ado, our next act are a couple based out of New York City. I met them when they lived in Chicago 5, 6, 7 years ago. They're not just excellent improvisers, but they're really wonderful people. Please welcome back to our show, HaHaHaBlood.
Yo, Megs, did you hear? We're getting paid to do this show.
Mhm.
That's amazing. We
should do better improv.
you should
Yeah,
wait.
you're both going home with at least $1.58.
Oh,
Woo!
that's a soda, baby, or or maybe
That's
it used to be. I don't know. I haven't used it any
what is
machine
this?
in
The
a while.
early 2000s?
I thought about the 125, maybe.
Yeah, in some places.
Oh, cool. How are you guys doing? How's your September going?
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Ours sucks.
Yeah,
No,
ours
I'm
is
just
pretty
kidding.
bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. That's a JK. Things are great. All around the world and especially in our apartment. No. No, everything's cool. Everything's chill. Should we do some improvisation?
Mhm.
I'm embarrassed about my.
It's a good character. Wait a minute. Yeah, we'll do some
Let's see.
improv.
Can we take do you take a suggestion from the chat?
I believe we do have some suggestions in the Facebook Live chat.
I had it up before, but now I'm.
Dan, if you could just write off a random suggestion.
There's Barber.
Barber
Barbara, it is.
it is.
Okay.
We HaHaHaBlood presents Barber.
Barber. Oh, okay. Are you doing
Oh, hands down, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. You're doing kind of a. I know I do have some chin hairs, but I didn't realize I had that much kind of hair on my face. Okay. 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 I did just want a trim of my
Hi,
head hair. Hi. Oh,
Carter.
Carter.
How was that for you?
I was the kind of what you just did for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was honestly, it was kind of
Good?
aggressive. No, actually, let me be honest with you.
What?
It was aggressive, and it was kind of abrupt, and I felt like you weren't. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not normally this assertive, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Are you trying out something new? Oh God, Carter.
Yeah.
Carter. No,
That's what
no, I'm so sorry.
I usually. Ow!
Oh God, I don't know did that hurt?
You're really strong.
Yeah, I do.
I'll never be able to trim beards again.
Well, oh,
You really fucked me up bad.
oh Carter, I'm so sorry. Is there anything? Okay, listen,
What?
I'm so sorry.
Do you hate?
No, I don't hate you. I was just trying to be honest about your kind
Ow, my knee.
Oh my, your
I'm
bed.
gonna have to get another surgery.
You had surgery?
No.
Oh, what? You said another.
Yes.
So you lied.
Well,
Does your knee even hurt, Carter?
No.
Okay, well, there you go. You need to be more honest.
Am I bad at cutting women's beards?
Well, first of all, that kind of hurt my feelings because I came in here wanting a trim on my hair, didn't kind of consider myself to have a beard. No, certainly no, I have some facial hair.
And I said, let me trim you up.
And I said, perfect, he knows what I want because I wanted a hair trim. And so that felt good.
Let me try again.
Okay, let's go.
Let me try
I'll
again.
come back in. I'll start at the way beginning and I'll come back in.
Okay, all right.
And anytime it's kind
I
of
love
weird for me, I'm going to say a word. I'm going to say
What's the word?
Scantron.
Scantron?
Is
The type where you fill out for a test?
Yeah, well, I'm a proctor, so that's why I came to mind.
Oh, you're a proctor by
Yeah,
trade?
by trade.
Oh, I'm a barber. Nice to meet you. My name's
I
Carter.
know, you're Carter.
Oh.
Yes, it's okay. No, don't say oh shit. That
Sorry.
was perfect.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi, I'm Carter.
hi.
I'm a barber. We've already met.
Yes, we have, and it's good to make your acquaintance once again.
Did you already enter? Is this you
Yeah,
entering?
I think this could be them.
Take it from here?
Yeah, take it from here.
Let's get that beard off.
Okay, first of all, Scantron.
No. Say no more. I know exactly what to do.
Scantron, Carter. Scantron. Here's the thing. Carter, what are you looking? Carter, what are you looking at?
That another La Liga is on TV.
Oh, are you a big football fan?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well that's great. I'm also a fan of things that we can relate there. Okay, maybe you can build from there. Now, I didn't come in to get a beard trimmed. I came in.
Oh, you're looking to grow it out.
I came in. Oh, did you just hurt yourself?
Ah! I'm bleeding like crazy.
Oh God!
Do not snap with scissors in hands.
Yes, you just really hurt yourself. Carter, you seem
Losing
to be
a lot of blood.
losing a lot of blood. Carter, stay with me. It's
The only
fine.
thing that's gonna bring me back.
Don't say
is
it.
Let me chop a little of that beard.
Okay, Carter.
Man.
I don't.
Ah,
Carter.
I'm passing.
God, it's nice to meet you. Oh God, you're not really passing. Barely any blood has come out. Carter. 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 Hey.
Yeah, Coach. What's up? New scene.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, I was just letting them know. Yeah, Coach. What's up?
Well, we need you on the field. You're here in the locker room, and we need you out on the field.
No, I got something else to do.
What is that? You seem out of breath. You were just laying in a lump in here. We got to say Che?
I was gonna say check it out.
Okay.
I can hold my breath for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Ready?
No, I didn't agree.
Check it out.
No.
Watch this.
No, Carter. Carter. Okay. Carter, we got a game going out there and you're on. You need help? You can just breathe. You can just decide to breathe. You don't need to do this to yourself.
You're killing me.
No, I'm not. Carter, I'm not. Carter, you're doing Carter. Sorry, Carter. I didn't know what to do. You were gonna die. Carter, I'm sorry.
You're hitting me harder
Don't tell any
than
of
the
the
defensive line.
administrators at the school that I just did that.
Oh, like I'm not going to tell my father what just happened? What
Don't
just
tell your
happened?
father, the principal, please. Please, I need this job. I love coaching. I love coaching. Ask me anything about football and I'll tell you. I'm such a good coach.
All right. What is a shotgun formation?
It's where they all get in a line and then they pretend to be a bullet and they say pew, 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 pew. I'm an excellent coach. Ask me anything about
Lucky
football.
guess. Lucky guess.
Ask me anything else.
Okay. What's a 30-yard line?
It's the line that is 30 yards away from the back line. And it's not the touchdown line. It's actually 70 yards away from the touchdown line because everyone knows the football field is 100 yards. That's something else.
What's a touchdown?
A touchdown is
For
when you,
my information.
you actually don't know. A touchdown is when we score.
That's when everyone goes crazy and says
Goes
Carter.
cuckoo crazy. Yes, and that's
Oh!
Carter, Jesus. That's why we need you out on the field. You're a
wrist.
guy.
I'll never pass another football again.
Carter, that doesn't actually matter. You just need to catch and run. which is
Coach,
what
I
you
need
do.
a raise.
We
I
don't
can hold my
pay-
breath for up to 2 minutes.
We don't pay our student
Did you know
athletes.
that?
Don't do it again. No.
Huh?
Don't. We don't pay student athletes. And even colleges don't. In fact, that's
Then
what-
I quit.
you
I'm
can't.
joining the band.
They don't pay the band either.
They don't pay the band?
They don't pay the band. It's more expensive to be in band because I think they have to pay for their own uniforms, whereas you don't. Which is no, I didn't hit you. Don't tell your father. Please don't tell your father, the principal, that I hit you. I didn't hit you. I love coaching and I need this job. Ask me anything about football, anything, I'll tell you.
All right. What does it feel like to win a game? Bring it in. Bring it in.
Well, I don't
Coach.
know that. I don't know that yet. We've never won. We've never won.
Coach, I'm going to go out there, even though my wrist is all broken as
It's
hell
not. You
since
were-
of what you did to me.
No.
And I'm going to, oh, my finger too! Look!
Don't do weird fingers. Don't do weird fingers at me.
You don't do weird fingers at me!
Don't do weird fingers at me.
You don't do weird fingers
I
at
don't.
me!
It's disrespectful to do weird fingers at your coach.
These are my normal fingers.
No, they're not, Carter. I've known you for a long time, and those are not your normal fingers.
No, these are my normal fingers.
No, they're not.
You're doing weird voices.
Outside in the body.
Huh?
Sometimes when you do,
What's happening to my body?
I don't know, maybe
Coach?
puberty. Please don't tell your father, the principal, I mentioned puberty. Please, I need this job.
You just said the
so
word
bad.
puberty. You think that's going to get you fired?
I'm not sure.
Well, we
anymore.
can try. I'm going to call him
No,
up.
please don't call your.
My phone! You blasted it into a million fucking pieces!
No, you cursed.
Ow!
you
You
are-
almost touched my nose.
You
You know I have a
cursed.
sensitive
I
nose.
didn't know that.
Oh, yes.
Deviated septum or something?
Yeah, bronchitis.
No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
So now my diseases are made up to you?
No.
I've never wanted to call my father more, but had a broken phone since getting my phone. That makes sense?
We need you out there on the field, Carter. We're going to get our first win tonight. And I'm going to feel what a win feels like. I'm going to be able to answer that question that you had asked me
Look
before.
at all those fans.
Yeah, the air conditioning's broken, so we had to pile them up like that.
What?
The air conditioning's broken, so we had to pile them up like that in the corner of the locker room because
That
it got
was
too
so
hot.
windy in here.
Yes, that's why it's so windy. Your hair's blowing every which way.
All right, I'll win the game for you
Thank you.
on one condition.
What?
You're
Name
fired.
it. No.
You have to choose.
Either we win or I'm fired.
I didn't make the deal.
Yes, you
I
did.
did?
You made the deal.
Shit. Okay.
Carter,
What?
you
Made
are.
The
No, we're not
deal.
doing word for word. Don't do word for word with me. Don't bite my finger.
I didn't.
You tried to.
I imagined it.
You also went,
Yeah.
Carter,
Yes, coach.
Carter,
Coach,
Carter, wake up. Carter, it's time for school. This is the new scene. Carter,
I know that.
Carter, it's time for school. Carter, it's time for school.
Huh?
It's time for school. I need you to, Dad. Sorry, Carter.
What?
Dad, Carter. You're my
Oh,
dad.
I'm taking you to school.
Yeah, because you
Where's your
like,
mother?
She's
Divorced me 10 years ago?
exactly.
Shit. So I gotta take you to school?
Yes, Carter, Dad. Every single day.
I gotta take your ass to school?
Wait, why do you all of a sudden have a southern accent?
What do you mean all of a
Every
sudden?
morning you wake up and you
Don't touch my belly.
Well, I didn't get anywhere near it. Every morning you wake
You were
up.
damn close
No,
to touching it.
no, I wasn't.
You know this thing's liable to pop.
Okay, don't even joke about that. It's disgusting. So it's like Cronenberg. It's like shit. And
David
are you
Cronenberg, famous Canadian horror
Yes.
director David
Listen,
Cronenberg,
I'm starting to think that
director of The Fly, my favorite film.
yeah, you only have described the plot of that movie to
Oh,
me
let me
100
tell
times.
you, Jeff
Please don't,
Goldblum
no.
goes into a
No.
machine.
Don't,
He
Dad.
does not know there's
Carter,
a fly
Dad,
in there.
Dad, Carter. Listen, every morning you wake up. Every morning you wake up and you don't have a southern accent for the first few sentences, and then all of a sudden it comes on. What is that?
Past trauma from a past life. I've had a great life so far. but past trauma from a past life is boiling up.
I don't know if you've had a great life. Your mom divorced you 10 years ago. Stop falling asleep.
My mother never divorced me. Your mother did. And let me never tell you not how to do that wrong.
I misspoke. Forgive me. I need you to take me to school. I'm running for student body president, and today is the speeches.
You're talking way too fast.
Today's the speeches, and I haven't even written mine yet. I was hoping to write it in the car
With me?
Why did you
Word
show
for
me
word?
your belly? That was disgusting and weird. I'm
your
gonna
father.
tell the principal that you did that.
I'm your father.
Yeah, you're not allowed to just show me your belly. It's odd.
Sometimes in the night, I come into your room and I put some of my belly fat on your legs.
I'm gonna emancipate myself, and I'm gonna go live with mom down in wherever she is.
Queens.
Down in Queens. We're up here in Maine, and I'm moving down to Queens to live with mom.
This is a traditional. Whoa! I'll take you to school. Get your backpack.
It's on.
Is that what backpacks look like these days?
They're huge. It's a fashion thing.
Oh, that's fashion?
Well, it's in. I don't know what the people in New York would say about it, but it is huge. Book bags are in Maine.
All right.
You're falling asleep.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes. Yes, you are. You're falling asleep. This is a new scene. You're falling asleep.
This is a hypnosis scene. We'll see where this goes, but if it's not got legs, we'll go back to the weird dad.
You're falling asleep.
You think I'm falling asleep?
You're meant to be.
You can't do this.
You're falling asleep.
There's no way I'm falling asleep. You can't trick me.
Carter, you're falling asleep. You're falling asleep, Carter.
Yes.
Am I mispronouncing it? Is it
Yeah.
Cartier? Cartier?
No, it's Victor.
No, I have your insurance information right here, and it says Carter. Okay.
You're falling asleep. Wake up, honey. Wake up.
What?
I got some of my belly fat on your
No,
legs.
Dad! I hate you!
At least
I was having a
I'm
cool dream about a guy who was from Britain or something, or I don't know, maybe Eastern
You're
European.
bad at your accents, ain't you?
What do you mean?
Let's get you to school.
Thank you.
I'm turning it over a
Wait,
new
it's
leaf.
3 a.m.
Well, when does class start? Shit, what?
It's class starts at 8:25.
That's nearly in 2 hours.
Well, give or take.
Give or take.
Oh no, your CPAP machine, it fell out. Put it back up.
I was waking up early to show you that I care.
Right here, for real.
I know, it's probably a bit of pizza, because I had pizza earlier.
Earlier, what time?
I don't know. Oh, as if the boxes right there is going to tell me what time I had pizza.
It's funny that you looked at it.
Now,
Don't eat pizza in my room in the middle of the night and then come put your belly fat on me. That's weird. That's gonna give me a weird adulthood.
as far as I know, you're running for student body president.
Yes, I am.
And that means that you're in a good place in your life. Let's bring it in for a hug.
Speeches are yes.
HaHaHaBlood! Thank you so much, Megan. Thank you so much, Jana.
Thanks for having us, Stuart. And Dan.
You're most welcome. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you once again. HaHaHaBlood. All right, Dan, one more check-in before we get to our final act.
Sure, I thought I'd give a couple shouts out. One is to Muddy Waters, who has a real name of Ron something. I don't remember his last name, but I know
I just call him the professor.
the professor. There you go. And the other one is Rick Geiser, who I saw joined my watch party on. Oh, hey, I see another person here. Guy John M. Tenorio. Yeah, they joined my watch party that I posted in one of the Chicago comedy groups. So thank you all for watching. I don't know who it is, but honestly, you know, they are sitting here. Oh, Willie Opper just joined too. All right,
Hey,
I guess,
Robert,
yeah.
Wonderful.
But anyway, if
I like to think I'm the bizarro world Willie Opper. He's from Kansas City, but he's a Cubs fan. I'm from Chicago, but I'm a Royals fan.
yeah,
So
there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, if anyone is enjoying the show, and I hope that you are, but anyway, you can like the Flower Shop Bangers on Facebook, or you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Daniel Anderson YouTube channel. Either one of those will work if you want to keep watching the show. Yeah. That's just about it.
All right. Also, just a reminder that our improv tip jar is still hanging tight at $11.06. That's again at least $1.58. $1.58 for each of our performers tonight. Without further ado, your final act of the evening are the co-hosts and co-producers of Semi-Regular Wednesdays, right here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Until about 6 months ago, they were the co-hosts and co-producers of this show at Shakers on Clark in Lakeview. Shakers game, we hope to see you again soon. I know I keep saying that, but hoping against hope here. They have performed in improv festivals in as such far-flung and exotic cities as Grand Rapids, Michigan, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Omaha, Nebraska, Baltimore, Maryland, and St. Louis, Missouri. And also played the Yippee Fest Virtual Arts Festival this past August. Please welcome from Chicago, Flower Shop Bangers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Flower Shop Bangers. We're going to do some improv for you, and we get weird with it.
Oh, man, that's squeaky. That's a really infernal squeak.
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I mean, it is a little distracting when we're trying to be evil geniuses, you know.
Yes, I guess it is.
I know. It's just like, you know, the chair turn when you're an evil genius is a key element to being evil and a genius.
Yes. I mean, everything has to be ship-shape.
Everything has to be ship-shape. You have to be intimidating.
It's intimidating.
Intimidating. Man, oh, my God. Your laugh is coming along wonderfully.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know, a lot of us evil masterminds, we don't typically collaborate.
You know, that is probably a problem in the evil community, I feel. You know,
Yes,
it is like we all think we all want to be on top, but really, if, you know, we can collaborate, that's why, you know, I think we got a good thing going here, Mr. Mayhem.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Master's degree, destruction.
There we go. Yes.
I say that because you only have a master's and you didn't finish your doctorate.
I didn't finish my doctorate, no.
Yes.
I mean, granted, I called you Mr. Mayhem, so...
That's true. I mean, granted,
You're just
but
Mr., you know.
But I have 2 bachelor's degrees.
That's true. That's a lot of bachelor's degrees, yes.
Yes,
You know.
yes. But nevertheless,
Mm-hmm.
our evil and nefarious plan
I know!
must come into fruition.
So truth be told, let's see here. The superhero.
Yes.
He's going to walk through that door. We know he's going to walk through that door.
Yes.
But did
Which superhero? I haven't the faintest idea.
I don't know either.
Yes.
We don't even know
can't
what
focus on
superhero.
that.
No, we can't.
We have to make sure that our plan is absolutely perfect, except for one tiny fatal flaw that will completely overlook
Yes,
that
okay.
will unscrew the whole thing and will probably end us up in prison. But everything else will be absolutely perfect.
Well, I'm just going to throw it out there. We have both a door and a window. What if this is a superhero that can fly and he busts through the window and takes us on that way?
What if a superhero is super strong and can open up padlocks?
There are a lot of possibilities we have to consider here. And truth be
Yes.
told, you know, I do know that first time that we meet this superhero, we don't know which one's our nemesis yet. But
No.
when they come in the door or through the window, we have to do an evil turn. And it has to be perfect.
It must be absolutely perfect.
Because we have to be able to turn around and stare our opponent in the face and just look at them and say, I'm evil and you're going to have to fight me.
But only after he gets, or they get through an army of henchmen.
That is true. Oh my God. My henchman army, like I've been training them, like we've been getting up at 5:30 every morning.
Oh,
And,
yes,
yeah,
yes. I mean,
you know,
it's hard to find good henchmen. I mean,
it's hard to find good henchmen. And quite
I had
frankly,
to go on Craigslist and hire henchmen.
oh really?
Yes, because I guess there's some rule with like Career Builder and Monster involving henchmen.
There's like
Hire people for evil purposes.
really? Like there are rules
Yes.
against that?
Yes.
Whatever, a job's a job, man. I pay them well.
Mhm. Yes, I had to come up with a questionnaire too. Number 1, will you die from being kicked in the face?
You want them to die from being kicked in the face, or
I don't want them to die from being kicked in the face.
so you want to be
I've
able to
learned
kick?
from watching superhero movies and from watching James Bond movies.
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah.
henchmen will die from a gentle kick in the face.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't even think of that criteria. I wasn't considering the fact that they might get kicked in the face. Maybe I should have
Yes.
thought about that.
Yes.
Honest.
I mean, henchmen have to be sturdy.
No, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was mostly basing my criteria for henchmen on loyalty, pure loyalty, you know.
Oh, loyalty is absolutely crucial, but I
Yeah, I
like to
know.
think that's my number 2 thing.
Oh, really? The first one is that you don't die when you get kicked in the face.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you must have some pretty sturdy henchmen, though. Did you get them like a? I mean, what is there like a certain like race and class that they are? Are they like a?
Oh, hardly. I had to apply as an equal opportunity employer. So
Oh, sure. Okay,
I-
gotcha.
yeah, so we have a very diverse group of henchmen.
Oh, good. You know,
Really
that is.
hinge people because gender is a social construct.
Oh, yeah, you have a point. We shouldn't make them men or women. We should make them hench people. Yeah.
Yes, but I try to get people that were relatively athletic. I guess my one caveat is to make sure that they were able-bodied.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
there's a lot of walking involved, a lot of walking and climbing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, able-bodied is important. I know your schemes. You know,
Yes.
your schemes involve a lot of mountain climbing.
Yes.
I know the evil mountain climbing.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, I think one point I saw you scale a skyscraper.
Hmm.
I mean,
That is
like,
correct.
yeah, no, you seem to
Mhm.
like heights, and you just like going to tops of things.
Yes, I do, and I want to be the top of everything.
Oh. Anyway, I will tell you, when I was assembling my henchman team, I did think through a lot of strategies. You know, I felt I had to get a damage per second character. You know, it was one that can deal hefty blows at a good rate. I had to get a tank, one that's sturdy and can take a lot of hits. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I did have to get that what would you call them? I think you call them a carry, and they're the one that they're not very strong now, but eventually, it'll be
Mhm.
good, and they will deal that finishing blow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be. There is a considerable amount of training.
Yeah, I know.
They
Oh, I did
actually-
also opt for a mechanic type. He's building me a lot of
Ah.
turrets. He's building me a lot of just like machinery around my shop. He's a good henchman. I would recommend getting yourself a mechanic if you haven't gotten one already.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. I'm going to write this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I was going to say, as much as I hate to say it, the vast majority of the henchmen that I hired were overwhelmingly fine arts majors.
Oh, you went with the
Yeah.
fine arts majors.
Yes, communications too. They work in the communications field, which is fine because I need people that are on walkie-talkies,
Mhm.
people that understand communication theory.
Yeah.
But the fine arts types, it's just like it's either this or Grubhub.
hmm I mean, can I ask you this? Can at least one of your henchmen lift a boulder?
That's actually a very good question.
I mean, at some point during one of your evil schemes, you might encounter a boulder,
Very true. Very true. I mean, I have a fake boulder in front of my entrance,
Oh.
but it's hollowed out. It weighs 100 pounds tops.
Oh, okay. So that one's for show, just so that,
Yes. Let me go find one of my henchmen, see what I can do.
Okay. Although a 100-pound boulder is pretty heavy.
Hey, boss, what's up?
I want you to lift this boulder.
You want me to lift this boulder?
Yes.
Okay. I can't really carry more than 50 pounds. I've got some back issues.
Could you lift this boulder for me, please? I'm asking you as your superior.
Okay.
Make sure to lift with the knees, not with the back.
I know. I'm sorry, I can't lift this.
Okay, fine. Go back to the death rocket, please.
Whatever you say, boss.
See, this is why you need to know these things, you know.
Yes, absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is my fault for outsourcing this.
I know. Well, you know, we all make mistakes sometimes, you know, but
I mean, for me, it's more about quantity than quality. I mean, I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
make sure that I have a large army of people that can.
carry
carry
out your evil deeds. Yes, you know.
That's right. That's right, master's degree. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Mr. Mayhem, I know. You know, it's.
Mm, yes. I mean, clearly you went down the quality road.
I did. I went down the quality road. I hired 4 good men. You know, and some of them I wonder if they will reach the rank of evil genius someday, you know.
Mhm.
Like one of them, you know, I guess maybe one of them, they all want to kind of rise above where they are right now. And I think at some point, maybe all of them will have a team of their own someday.
Oh, maybe I could start a mentorship program for potential evil masterminds.
That could be a
Yeah.
thing, you know.
Yes. I mean, you know, evil is innate,
Yeah,
but having an evil mind is taught.
it is taught. You are correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
it is very much taught.
Boss, I'm sorry to interrupt. I was going to come up here earlier. My wife is 8 months pregnant, and we have to take like maternity leave. My wife's due at the end of the month,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna just want to give you 2 weeks notice, just in case that again, it could be guys. Well, it's not a planned childbirth, so to speak. It's like we're just whatever happens. It's not like the pregnancy is scheduled. So I'm going to have to take some time off.
Okay, let me take a look at this. All right.
Hold up 1 second. You give your guys vacation?
Equal opportunity employer.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no,
I gave them a full health insurance.
Oh, you know, I feel bad now. I sold my guys on the idea that it is an honor to work with me and that, oh, God, now I feel like a dick.
Oh, I'm sure it's absolutely an honor. All right, J1F7.
You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Just tell my associate here that it is an honor and a pleasure.
I mean, it's pretty decent here. I mean, I started here in May. I mean, the money's decent, the time's decent. You know, I'm just happy to be just really working, honestly, just with the economy and with the pandemic and everything. I mean, I was running. I was running like an art gallery, and you know, I just took what I could get.
Yeah, I don't need to hear your life story. I don't really need to.
And I mean, it's decent. I mean, I'm sorry. You look very evil. Don't get me wrong. You seem like a very evil person.
His name is Master's Degree Destruction.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm probably saying too much. Could you just sign the paperwork for me, please? It would really mean a lot to me and my wife.
Okay. Wait. This is the day that the rocket is supposed to launch.
It's my wife. It's the baby.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Damn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Damn, it seems a little crazy when you play by the rules.
Yes.
But then again, I guess it's very evil to make your employees do paperwork.
Yes. Apparently, if anyone as part of my nefarious plan, dies on the job or is injured, then they have to file for workman's comp.
Oh,
Yes. If they
really?
don't already have health insurance.
I'm going to tell you, I made all of my henchmen take a blood oath. I made them take a blood oath, a sealing pact of sorcery that links our souls together.
We do yoga every morning at 9.
Wow.
It was a suggestion of one of my managers.
Anyway.
Yes, on to the plan.
On to the plan.
Plan.
Yes, now that we have compared our...
I've got the rocket, you've got the lasers.
Yes. And truth be told, we do have to be ready for that superhero that will try to stop us.
Yes, and we have to make sure that the coordinates are set for every major city. New York.
So
London,
here's a thought.
Hong Kong, Rio.
Yes, no, I got you. Yes. All of them.
Yes. Yes.
Here's a thought. There are 2 chairs in this room.
Yes.
One of us will have our chair with the back to the door, and the other one will have our chair with the back to the window.
Yes.
So regardless of whether we get a flying superhero or a walking superhero who comes through the door, one of us can do the turn.
Yes.
Yes, you see?
Yes.
Because truth be told, even though we are evil geniuses, we haven't figured out a way to be in multiple places at the same time.
Oh, that's very true.
Yes.
You can stay in here while I run the sexual harassment seminar tomorrow morning.
Sexual harassment seminar.
Equal opportunity employer.
I know. Yes, I gotcha. Exactly. Yeah.
That's our show.
That's our show.
Thank you so much to HaHaHaBlood, Lauren Kreiser, Murray's Bagels. Thank you to Dan for being our lovely tech guy. Before we get going, I do have something quick that I do want to say. So Dan and I found out late yesterday evening of the passing of our friend Heather Morgan. Heather was a comedian that we had booked in our show. She was in our in-person show twice. She did our one of our very first remote shows back in early April. She was doing stand-up while battling stage 4 cancer, and we're sad to say that after spending about a week in hospice last week, that Heather lost her battle yesterday evening. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Heather's family, and tonight's show is dedicated to her. In the meantime, please stay home. Please wash your hands. Believe women. Black Lives Matter. And we will see you Sunday. Have a good night.